Hi everyone and welcome back to Good Brothers. Today we're talking about something that's not very sexy in the wine world. We're talking about cheap wine. Well, actually not cheap wine, we're talking about value wine. We're talking about wines under £12 because this is a bit of a minefield. I could sit here and go, well, you should buy this wine for this price or this wine for this price, but not everyone has our range and you won't be able to find these wines everywhere. So what I want to do today is give you some tips as to where to and what to look for when you're trying to find real value. I mean, let's face it, not all of us have hundreds of pounds to spend on wine. We're fully aware of that. We have brilliant wines here, which are up to 100, 200 pounds. But where we make our bread and butter is that 12 to 15 pounds. And this is where we work really hard to try and source great wines to sell at competitive prices. But when you're out there in other places, you need to know what tricks to look for. So the first wine we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Portugal, and we're going to talk about Vinho Verde. Now, those who come in here quite often, you will know the Chin Chin Vinho Verde. This is one of our biggest and best selling wines. And this is where we start. Portugal, for me, is one of the best value regions in the world. Why? Because actually, historically, we're all quite scared of it. We don't quite know what we're getting when we go there. We don't know the grapes, we don't know this, that, whatever. I say take a punt. You very rarely get bad wine from Portugal. And at the moment in the UK, it is really affordable. The Chin Chin here we sell for £11. You know what? You take that to France, south of France, you're looking at 15, 16 pounds for the same quality. Portugal is great value. And you will find organics, biodynamics, you'll find holistic wines down there, absolutely. Next, what you want to look for is, in my opinion, red wine in Spain. And we're not looking at the Riojas, we're not looking at the big regions, Ribera Duero or up in Galicia. What you want to look for is the smaller producers in less well-known regions. So look outside of Madrid, you look at La Mancha, you look up in Sometano. Find these smaller regions and then start looking for owner-operators with young people in charge. That's the key in Spain, is find those who are changing how they do things. We use the Carré Grenache here, absolutely stonking value for 12 quid. This is probably the only wine my wife drinks. She loves it. France is a bit of a minefield. So France is difficult because historically you've got lots of big co-ops and you might see lots of different brands, but they might actually come from the same place. So what to look for here again is regions like the Languedoc, the Roussillon, where you're looking at wines which have a little bit more terroir to them, a little bit more, they're not just big fields running for miles and miles. These are grown on hillsides, and we work with a couple of winemakers down there and wineries, Domaine Les Jesus and also Les Mougettes. Both of these produce absolutely stonking quality. They work in an organic manner. They're just really good people. So what you want to look for is, first of all, yes, driven by price, you don't always look for the cheapest. Try and find something in the 10 to 12 pound bracket, and then just think about where is this from. If you're looking at £12 wine from Bordeaux, I probably wouldn't go there. If you're looking for a £12 wine from the Languedoc or the Roussillon, absolutely, that's a good start, okay? And then start looking for things like vegan, organic, biodynamics on the back. And we've been through this before in a previous video. Look for those little signs on the back which give you an indication of how these wines are made. What I would say is that all wine has fixed costs involved, and these total probably about £4 a bottle. This is the vinomics of wine, and these are transport costs, bottle costs. Very little of that wine at a £5.99 bottle goes into the quality wine. If you look at buying wine at 10 to 12 to 14 pounds, you're still affordable and you can still find some brilliant value. Well, hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any comments at all, if you have any reaction, if you want to know more, as always, subscribe, leave us a message down below, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Remember, drink better wine.